I've just been shopping to a local supermarket, a big supermarket actually, not the local corner shop. How does the cost of all this compare to the same items back in your country if you're living outside China? Let's see. Okay, the entire bunch of this cost me 105 RMB, so that's round about 11 English pounds. I think that's $15 American. I got 3 litres of milk, 3 litres. This is a special milk, I think. Let's get that in there. I've got a loaf of bread, fresh tomatoes. Now I've got 2, some foreigners call them road rage ducks or something like that. They're flattened. Oh no, these are not ducks, these are quail. Okay, they are cooked already. I don't eat them actually, but I do chop them up into small pieces and give them to some cats that are living around the apartments. The cats get, I don't know, getting a bit friendly, and I quite like all animals, and there's no wild dogs. But anyway, so I feed the cats with these, chop them up. That's what they're for. I just saw this today for the first time, Perrier water. Yeah, and it's only 5 RMB, so that's, oh my god, 60 pence. 2 bottles of mango juice, and some of this stuff, I've been here for years, been eating this for years, and I don't know what it's called. Maybe you can tell me. It's like a bread with sesame seeds. Maybe it's called sesame seed bread, I don't know. So there we go, that's what I just got from the supermarket. The entire lot came to 11 English pounds. Hope it can fit. Yeah. And now I'm going to walk back to my apartment, something that you wouldn't do in many cities in the UK. I've just seen a recent document. I think it was Durham, Cleveland, somewhere up in the northeast side. It's got the capital of stabbings, and there are so many people that are afraid to go out once it gets dark in the UK. I think that's really, really sad. In China, that's never happened to me, and quite possibly every foreigner that's ever come to China. Maybe some Chinese don't feel safe, I'm not sure, but foreigners feel very safe in China. Oh, my light's green. Can I run with a gimbal? Make sure my wallet's safe, my phone is safe. I've got about 15 seconds to cross this road. Let's go. Please stay with me. Don't judder too much. Oh, 9 seconds. 7, 6. There's 2 roads to cross. Everyone's running quite fast now. 2, 1. I've made it. Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have made that last part. Everyone stood still, but there we go, made it. I don't know what the rush is. Right, so I've got about just under a mile to walk back to my apartment. I can't speak for America, although I've spent a lot of time in America, almost 2 years. Excuse me. But how safe it is there now, I can only judge it by the media. But I can speak for the UK. The UK itself, when the sun goes down, is actually, I won't say dangerous, maybe that's an exaggeration, but there are. If you're over 45 in the UK, going out when it's dark is a little bit risky. Because I'm assuming most of the trouble comes from people that are young, 20 to 30. Maybe you're 25 and 30 now and say, no, you're totally wrong. Well, if I am, then correct me. Don't tell me I'm a load of bollocks. I don't know. You tell me what age group are causing the trouble in the UK. Because anyone over 45 really feels a little unsafe going out in the UK. Here in China, doesn't happen. China is safe. It's late at night. It's dark. There's not many people around now, and I feel very, very safe. I've got a backpack full of shopping, my wallet's full of money, so's my phone, and I don't have to worry about being attacked. Not because I'm a foreigner in this country, because I'm sure if you was a foreigner in a Western country, it doesn't mean you're any safer than those locals. Okay, I don't want to gripe anymore. This isn't a griping video, actually. If you write, oh, will you stop complaining? I'm not complaining. I love the country I'm in. I love my country, but it's just going through such a rough time. I can't live there. Purple face. It's because of the neon lights on this building. I said in another video just recently, there's loads of YouTubers now that are in China, tour in China, visit in China, and living in China. Please watch them. They will give you the truth on China. Much more truth and honesty than mainstream media. And the reason it's going to be much more honest, because if it's fake, one, they won't get any views, they won't get any likes, they won't get any comments, they won't get any progress. So YouTubers, most of the time, they have to give the truth. Now, some YouTubers come here, they have a rough time, they don't necessarily agree with some of the things, and they leave, and they might therefore give China a bad name. Now, when they do that, they're doing it for two reasons. One, they fell out with China, maybe something happened to them. Two, they've discovered bad news gets more views and gets more money. That's mostly why the BBC and CNN and other mainstream media outlets give bad news, because bad news attracts attention, people watch it, and they get views. So there you go, that's life. That's my thoughts on that anyway. You decide what you think. If you do watch videos about China, that you'll know the biggest YouTuber that left China several years ago and now lives in America. I think he's got something like 2 million subscribers. Personally, I quite like the guy, actually. Yeah, I quite like the guy. He's from South Africa. And I think what he says, but how he says it, how he puts it across, and if you compare what he says to the way of life in a Western country, it's really not that much different. Maybe the Western country is even worse. There you go. Right. Take care, all the best. Thank you very much for watching. I'm home now, and so that was it. I've got to do loads of editing. I won't put the whole lot of that video up there. I had a wonderful trip today into Guangzhou. Let me turn that round. It says, look, camera looks like I've got a blotch here. I had a wonderful trip into Guangzhou today. I'm going to give you a quick outline of that if there's enough room on this video of what that was like, a trip into Guangzhou, a place called Dongshankou. Went to the cinema. Wonderful movie, but there was no translation. So I left my friend and her friend to watch the video together. They're quite happy about that too. Then I did a bit of shopping and made my way back here. With that, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching, and all the very best. Please subscribe and follow my channel. It would do you no harm if you just click that now. Just click the button now and give me a thumbs up. Whether you do follow it or not is up to you, but yeah, I'd like to think that my YouTube channel it will always be honest. Sometimes there will be a bit of sarcasm, sometimes there will be a bit of humor. That's just my character, but it will be honest. And if there's a problem, I will mention it, and if it's good, I will mention it. I'm not just going to say it's fantastic, and I'm not going to say it's all shit, because I like this country. The main reason I like it, the main reason is I feel very, very safe. Safety seems to be more important than freedom, and I feel safe. Take care. All the very best. Bye-bye. In fact, before I go, let me show you how this all works. Face recognition to get into the compound where I live. There we go. There we go. Everything's about face recognition here. Very, very modern. Yeah, no numbers, no phone or anything like this, just recognise my face. They know when I come, they know when I go. Right, just up here are the cats. First of all, I will get a hot drink, come back down here and feed the cats. Off a metro here at Guangzhou at a place called Dongshankou. Probably one of my favourite areas in Guangzhou. If you've never been here, get here quick. Well, not quick, just have a look round. The movie's name is You Only Live Once. Apparently she's a very good actress. I've never seen her before. Maybe I have. But that's the movie I'm going to see.